Now, have you ever wondered what the Nativity story would sound like if it was set in modern-day Leicester? Well, now you no longer need to. BBC Radio Leicester have commissioned 5 local performance poets and a ukulele band to reimagine the Christmas story. Today, Leicester performance poet Shay takes on the role of the shepherd, and I'm delighted to welcome Shay to the studio today.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm splendid. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in today, Shay.
No problem, man.
I'm really looking for... I've actually been lucky enough. I've seen this already. It's up on the BBC Radio Leicester's Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
The Rapping Shepherd recorded at Gorse Hill City Farm. Should we have a listen to it and then have a chat to you in a minute,
Let's do it.
Here we go then. I'll let you introduce it, Shay.
Okay, this is me, Mr. Shay. The Urban Shepherd is what we're calling it. Enjoy this rap performed by myself at Gorse Hill Farm. Big up. I'm the shepherd, you know you've heard of me. You get it? I said herd like herd of sheep. That's wordplay. Oh yeah, that's word to me. Super hot bar like 3rd degree. You get it? I said bar like what sheep say. Rapping out here like it's National Sheep Day. Anyway, let me give you a little replay and tell you exactly what happened on that very sweet day. Me, Beth and Liam lived outside Bethlehem. Being shepherds, feed 'em, make sure we can see 'em. Counting sheep all day, no insomnia. But in some near town not far from here, something big was gonna happen. But we had no clue. Sheep giving us hassle. You see, normally they're good and they act like a herd, but that day they were a flock, trying to be birds, physically leaving the ground, jumping around on Cypress Hill. The sky was filled with clouds, ill with doubt. I wondered if I'd ever get my sheep back. If I could speak to them and they could speak back, they would say, "You will never catch us. We're a free pack." You see, that was odd. There was a sense of liberation, a mental inclination. That day wasn't the same as every other day, and something will awaken and change this whole nation. The world will become stable. And it will all begin in a stable, in a manger. The remainder of my day was spent catching the remainder of my prey, and at one point a little lamb did a handstand, and as Beth went to grab it, it did a backflip, did a can-can, then laughed out loud, lol, bah-ha-ha-ha, elated. Our sheep were anticipating the arrival of a great kid, with a presence so sacred you could feel it in his wavelength and have no words to explain it. Amazing. Back on the grazing, our sheep are going crazy, looking like puffy clouds in the sky, so elevated. Still clueless. Why were they so excited? Little did we know we would soon be invited to witness an event so delighting. There's no denying it was a little bit frightening. No kung fu fighting, and then came a bolt of lightning, but it wasn't lightning. It was more inspiring. A glow from the woolly sky. Was it heaven? I could be right. I could hear trumpets. I couldn't see him, but I heard something, believing that this was no cause of nature, but something much greater. A bright hole forming in the sky, a crater. I would have sent a picture to my friends if I had WhatsApp Messenger. Then Liam came running, huffing and puffing, and said, "Hey, what's up?" And there was the messenger.
Shay, that is absolutely brilliant. The Rapping Shepherd.
Yeah, man, it's something that I wanted to be a bit different. I wanted to be a bit light-hearted with what I say. Nothing, and there's Rufa Radani outside there who I know. Sorry, getting all excited there. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I wanted my poem or rap to be a bit different, a bit more, like I said, light-hearted, not too serious, have a fun kind of feel about it, and I think that's what I put across.
Well, the video is up on BBC Radio Leicester's Facebook page now. You can see it. Now, you are performing, as said, at Gorse Hill City Farm. There are sheep all around. You can hear them barring and bleating in the background there. What was it like working with those sheep, Shay?
Well, first of all, Gorse Hill Farm is where I spent quite a bit of my childhood. As in, I wasn't there all the time, but my mum would take me for trips there, and, you know, we'd get excited about the animals, as you do. So it was wicked going back there after such a long time. So that was good. In terms of working with sheep, wow. Wow. It's an experience, man. We got there with the idea of, actually, you'll be in with the sheep, you'll be kind of rapping alongside them in the midst of things. And then what happened is I went in there, I tried to stand next to them, and, you know, within 0.5 seconds, boom, they were darting the opposite way. So me and Becca, who we were working with, Gemma was filming, but we got Becca to go around the other side of the sheep, so they'll run away from her towards me. However, they seemed to just take the middle ground, so they were still quite far from us. So we had to naturally just let them, you know, become more comfortable to us, and they did it afterwards. They seemed to, you know, not bother too much.
It's like a music video. It is like a rapping music video. You've got Shay kind of, quite the entertainer, strutting around with the hand movements, these sheep everywhere, and rapping while the sheep are around you. It's brilliant. Honestly, get to BBC Radio Leicester's Facebook page to see that video. If you've not seen it yet, you are really, really missing out. That rap there was just over 2 minutes long, and it is pretty full on. How long does something like that take you to write?
Some different people have different time scales when writing. Me, personally, I'm a slow writer, so as soon as I knew about it, I was immediately excited. I started writing on the first day I knew about it, because I know what my process is like. I've always had a slow processor in my head, so I start things early. So I was writing, in the first, I think it was about 3 days on and off, writing on the bus, waiting for the bus, writing, at home when I come back from work, or just in the little bits of spare time. And then the rest of that time, up until the actual recording, was me rehearsing. So what you saw is me doing it in one take. Obviously, we did different takes of one takes, but all these scenes were done fully a number of times. So just keep that flow going.
I love it, the bar ha ha, it's just like, it's and something. I know a lot of the listeners, a lot of the presenters have enjoyed these 5 pieces, these performance poets that we've got here in Leicestershire. There's quite a movement going, isn't there?
Absolutely, man. I was so blessed to have been picked as one of the 5-6 poets. I'm so grateful for that, because I know the guys who I'm alongside, the other people that I've been writing their pieces, they are so talented, and we regularly perform together at open mic nights. Like you said, Leicester's got a scene, and one in particular is House of Verse. Now, Jenny Hibward, who is one of the poets, who's coming out tomorrow, she's awesome, and she's the one who puts on these events called House of Verse, and this is where all the poets get together. You've got any sorts of open mic, kind of spoken word, comedy, rap, beatbox, all sorts of verbal, using the mouth, art forms, and that's where we get together, and that's where our circle's built up. So as soon as, I think it was Toby Campion, who's a very good poet as well, as soon as he found out, he came out to us 4, Shruti, Jenny, Andrew Lee, and the ukulele guys, and man, it's nice to have a circle that, we trust. We are good poets who know what we're doing, and we know each other, and we can get work for each other. That's a nice feeling. Yeah, Toby Campion was yesterday. He was the innkeeper, and as you say, then you had Andrew Lee, who was the star on Saturday, who kicked it all off. Space Centre. Who was the Angel Gabriel. That was on Sunday. Tomorrow, the Wise Men. The Bella ukulele. Yes. And then Christmas Eve, as you said, Jenny Hibbard, is going to be Joseph. If people want to get involved with this, though, how's the best way about going? You're saying like these nights that are put on. Oh, yeah. How do people come and watch them? Social media is the best way nowadays, isn't it? So yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we got a Facebook page, House of Verse, is Leicester's kind of one of the strongest one. You've got Herd of Mouth. Herd of Mouth is Andrew Lee's night, which is also amazing. You've got a night called Anarchy, which is another one, and they're all done in kind of basements and underground venues in pubs and bars that you won't really associate that things are happening there, but they happen like in low-key places, which we love, because it's kind of, you get an audience that are actually interested in it, not just there because they're like, oh, I don't know what to expect here. You've got to go to these events with an open mind, you see. Open mic with an open mind. There you go. Open mind. But in answer to your question, Facebook pages, if you just type in some of those names that I've just mentioned, you can be updated on when they're happening, etc. And next year's going to be a really exciting year for you personally. Yeah, absolutely. You've got lots coming up, haven't you? I have, yeah. So next year, I've got my own show happening at the Y Theatre in Leicester. It'll be a 1 hour of Mr. Shay. It's just going to be me doing, I'm actually a loop pedal artist as well as a rapper and poet and beatboxer, so just things from the mouth just coming at you all over the place, and I hope to do a 1 hour show of looping, beatboxing, in audience interaction, getting the audience up, making them feel a part of the show. And it's nice to have it at the Y because it's an actual theatre space, which should be quite nice, yeah. Proper. If people want to get any more information on that, if they can get tickets, do they go to your website? Yeah, they can go on my Facebook pages where I'm doing a lot of the work from, which is Mr. Shay, so Mr. MR space Shay, SHAY, I always update the social media. I'm hot on Instagram, that's my thing, so Instagram is Mr. Shay _artist, and Twitter, again, Mr. Shay _artist, so that's where you find me. But have we got a little kind of a Christmas present, a little festive treat, and can we end
on some Mr. Shay rapping?
Of course you can. Of course you can. So what I'm gonna do is a little piece. It could put it into a Christmas theme, but it's more about your inner child. So everyone loves your inner child when it comes to Christmas. So yeah, this is me, I guess.
Take it away.
Okay. I get older, bars get bolder, standing tall like a basketballer. 3-point turning like I'm learning in a car that I'm swerving, cause I'm not perfect, but every day is a school day. Teachers teaching kids the curriculum, but kids teaching teachers how to play. My inner child's still alive, but you haven't spoken to yours in a while. So take a trip down memory lane and look back to the days that were never the same. Instead of playing the game and getting wrapped in a race, change your lane and start slowing the pace. Pound signs in your eyeballs, see the change. Make a note, stay in check, cause money's to blame for the stressed out life that seized your brain. So let go, just let go. Stop running for a minute, step slow and let go, just let go. Got all the time in the world to get dough. Visit your mummy and your nanny, reminisce, share time with your people, and never miss the chance to dance, cause the music keeps moving. It's playing now, you've just gotta listen to it. This world is loud, you've just gotta listen through it. I hope I will never lose it. This world is loud, I wish I never lose it. So that is me.
Mr. Shay. I'm clapping. Like, we haven't got any more. We're looking over to Owen's clapping next door. Honestly, Akshay Sharma, aka Mr. Shay, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
That was incredible. And if you would like more information, head to Akshay's Facebook page, Mr. Shay, S-H-A-Y. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for coming in today.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for having me.